Good afternoon, 12:01, so good afternoon. I have another privilege today to be here with our fantastic sport team, very athletic, quick, agile guys. Hello everyone. Okay, well we will speed and jump over some questions, alright? But before we go into that part, I think we can introduce ourselves. And by the way, when saying your name, you can also cover the area you inquired into.
Hello, my name is Alex Stans and I inquired into tennis.
Hello, my name is Eric Stets and I inquired into trampoline.
Hello, my name is Kuba Rybarski and I inquired into golf.
Hello, my name is Yusuf Al-Rifai and I inquired into athletics.
Hello, my name is Szymon Szyszka and I inquired into basketball.
Good afternoon, my name is Franek Trauka and I inquired into football.
Hello, my name is Leon Namis and I inquired into dance.
Okay. We know your names. What about the transdisciplinary theme?
So my transdisciplinary theme is who we are.
Not only yours, but ours, right?
Ours.
Okay.
It's who we are.
Okay, thank you. The central idea?
So the central idea is sports disciplines are organized in different ways and have evolved over time.
The first line of inquiry.
The form, different kinds of sports.
The second one.
So we have the second one, function, and how different sports are organized.
And the last one.
And the third one is changed, how different sport disciplines have changed over time.
Exactly, thank you. All right, Ms. Julita Gawęcka says hello. Hello.
Hello.
Buenos dias. Ms. Jana Jędrzejewska. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, Ms. Julita is saying hello together with G7B. Okay, so hello G7B and the rest of our viewers. All right. Good luck, sports team. Ms. Natalia. Okay. Oh, we already have some questions. Good. Hello from G3A, Ms. Iwona Deskur. Who's Ms. Iwona, guys? Exactly. You're a fantastic mentor. Hello, Ms. Iwona. Thank you so much. Okay. So, guys, shall we? The first question?
Yes.
Okay. Difficult or easy? Which one should be the first one? There are no easy questions, no difficult ones. Okay. Well, so the first one, G7B, Victor and Michał. Who is your favorite basketball player? Let me guess. Should it be Szymon? Yes. I guess.
Okay, so thank you for this great question. And my favorite basketball player is Michael Jordan.
Can I say mine as well?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, couldn't resist. And why Michael Jordan?
I like his positivity and I just like how he plays. And that he never gives up.
Okay. Jadwiga from G3A, what was the first sport you chose? That's an individual question, so whoever wants to answer, guys, please have a go.
Okay, so I can answer. So the first sport is basketball for me. I really like to play it because it's for me it's very fun and I also sometimes go on trainings, and I just enjoy playing basketball.
So I chose trampoline because since I was 7, I guess, I started jumping professionally.
Wow.
My first sport was tennis because I always, I played tennis for like 7 years now. Yeah.
My first and favorite sport is usually football, but I researched about athletics. But this is my first sport, football. I played since I was 3 years old.
My first sport was tennis, but later it was for me boring, and right now my favorite is golf.
Okay, so my first and favorite sport is my topic football. I started playing football when I was 3. I got inspired by playing football of my dad, and I also train 3 times a week football. I enjoy playing football.
Well, my first sport was also football, but then I changed it.
I just want to add something that I also go on trainings on football.
Okay, thank you for sharing. Did everyone have a go? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Mr. Craig Anthony. Hey guys, good luck. Well, thank you. And Jacob, you're done, right? All right. Okay. Okay. Another question from G7B. Eric, your greatest achievement. Apparently, that's an individual question.
So my biggest achievements were second place in Polish cup.
Okay. Wow, that's something already, right? Okay. Mr. Anthony has a very interesting question for you guys. Which sports person inspires you the most, and why? Think for a moment.
My dad inspired me in playing, but my favorite tennis
He's
player...
actually here. Oh, Mr. Przemek.
Hello.
Go on.
My favorite tennis player is Rafael Nadal. I really like him. He's very positive. He's also left-handed as me. He plays with the same racket as me. Yeah.
So I'm inspired by Jason Burnett because he's one of the best trampoline in the history of trampoline.
Was he the one who answered the questions?
Yes, it was
Okay,
him.
all right.
And he was second on the Olympic Games.
So I get inspired by my dad. I usually, when I was younger, I saw him in the TV. I always wanted, and I still want, to be as him and play as a footballer. He trained me, he gives me some advice, and he is the motivation for me.
Okay.
So on athletics, my favorite player is Usain Bolt. He broke 4 world records, and he's one of the most fastest athlete in sports history. And in football, my favorite one is Neymar because his skills and
And personality as well, right?
Yes.
He's a very respectful person.
yes, and his positivity.
Right.
So the person that inspired me is Michael Jordan, as I already said in the first question, because it's like I just want to someday be like him, and I just love how he plays, and he started like me.
He never gave up, right?
Yeah, he never gave up, even when he was rejected in
No.
some parts of his life. He never gave up.
Exactly. Okay. Leo?
So I was inspired by my sister.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't know I would start dancing before because it seems like nothing. Like I didn't think I would start dancing. It just didn't seem for me. But then she taught me some things in the house and teaching. She was teaching me, and then I went on dance lessons, and then I actually started.
Wow. Well, thank you, Leo's sister. You did a great job. Okay.
So Tiger Woods inspired me because once I was watching TV and I just saw that Tiger Woods was playing golf tournament and he hit very 200 meters, and I just wanted to play like him.
It was very precise, though, right? Even though the distance was involved.
Next question.
I thought you wanted to add something. No. Okay, thank you guys. Ernest Person is saying hello, sports team. Well, hello, Ernest. Okay, well, actually, that's a question to you. By Przemysław Stec. Who is the best Polish tennis player right now?
No, of course, Iga Świątek.
Okay. And future best? Maybe Alexander? Stands
Maybe.
one day, who knows, who
Yeah.
knows, okay. Why Iga Świątek? Because of the achievements, or?
Achievements, she plays great, and for like she won like a lot of tournaments in a row even. Like
And
she
she's,
couldn't lose
okay.
for some time.
And she's still young, she has a lot
Yes.
of ahead, okay. Michał from G3A. Do you know which football club was the first ever? Oh my.
I don't know which is actually the first football club,
Mm-hmm.
but I know that football started in England. So probably one or some English team was the first to, maybe not one but two, because someone had to play a match and two teams are involved in a match. I don't know which, but probably some two English teams.
Thank you. Sure, you can add something, of course.
Yes, what Frank said was correct, and there's even a serial on Netflix. It's called The English Game, and it's about how the football started. You can watch it.
I didn't know, alright. Anything else, guys? No, okay, we can go on. Thank you. Ms. Jana Andrzejewska, and on behalf of G7B, first of all, great job on this year's exhibition. Well, thank you. And we know we did great. It's always amazing seeing students organize exhibition. Of course it is. And the question, what is the best downfall of a player, in your opinion? Downfall of a player. Downfall?
Like he played good, but then he was like very bad.
Do you recall anything like that?
There was probably in tennis, but I don't know any.
Okay. Franek?
The football players downfall as they get older. They have less and less energy. For example, Messi, he was like the top, and now he's only getting worse and worse. Same with Ronaldo, the top players of.
So
football.
age is an issue
Age
sometimes.
is an issue, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
And the same with dance. When you get older, your bones will not be that good, so you won't be able to dance.
Okay.
So like everybody said, because in athletic also, when you are getting older, you have less energy, so you cannot run faster. You cannot jump maybe higher and longer.
And golf is the same like everyone, so just when you get older, you have less energy and everything.
Okay.
So like everyone said, like if you get older, most of the players just end their career because it's just even harder for them to play. Like they can't play it that well, and they just sometimes feel pain because of playing.
Alex, yes, sure, go ahead.
For me, the worst downfall in football was not about the age, just about what the person did. It's Greenwood. He was like, I think, 19 or 20 years old when he finished his career. He went to prison. I won't tell why, but
Oh, okay.
yes.
Oh, that's a pity.
Yeah.
You mentioned age a couple of times. Remember that within age, experience comes as well. So it can help. It can help the lack of the skills like jumping, running quickly. Oh, yeah, true. That's true. Okay. Thank you, guys. Miss Ivana Deskur, Paula from G3A is asking, where is the biggest golf course? And why is Lech Poznań called Lech Poznań? So, Kuba, I guess.
The biggest golf course. I could inquire it later, but right now I don't know.
Okay, alright. And Franek, why Lech Poznań is called Lech Poznań?
Why Lech Poznań is called this Lech Poznań? This is a tough question, but Lech was firstly called Lutnia Dębiec, as it came from Dębiec. Then it was changed to Towarzystwo Sportowe Liga Dębiec. Then the war started and people couldn't play football. Okay, so after the war, Dębiec was actually was merged with Poznań, and the name changed from Dębiec to Poznań, and the Lech thing, I'm not sure. I just know the Poznań thing, but Lech, no.
Okay. Well, thank you. Jadwiga and Helena from G3A, which sport is the oldest sports discipline?
That's a tough question, but sports, as I know, is like even in the BC, people tried, I don't know, throwing rocks or stuff like that. They run. So sport is like, say, everywhere.
So this is, like Alex said, it's a tough question. So I cannot really answer, but I can answer where it started. So it started in ancient Greece, most of the sports.
Yes, exactly. G4 unit, ancient civilizations, right?
So football, like similar games to football, were also played in the ancient times, in ancient Greece, ancient Rome, and ancient China.
In basketball, it was very. First, it began in the ancient times, but then the official basketball game was created in on 1891, in the year 1891. Next question.
Okay, sure, we can go ahead. Thank you, guys. Miss Katarzyna Tabin, how did you choose where to go on your trips to do research?
Okay, so on the first trip, unfortunately, I was sick, but like we wanted to go to the jump arena, so we can so we can make an interview with a worker there, and then it would help Eric in his exhibition project. And the second trip was with Kortowo, was in Kortowo, and there we had an interview with Mr. Przemek, Alex's dad, and it also helped Alex in his exhibition project. Yes, you can.
Of course you can.
So on the trip to Jump Arena, we are there to also record an ad.
Oh yes, that's true. We did it. Yes. Thank you for recording that. Okay. Hannah from G3A is asking how many cups has Lech Poznań won so far? Franek?
So how many cups? I don't know which cups he meant, but the Polish cups, Lech Poznań has won 8 cups, and in this season they also won. It was their 8th win, and then like the 7th one, it was in 2015.
Would you say they won a lot of them? Would you say they won a lot of them?
It's 8. It's much, but not the most.
Oh, okay. All right.
Legia has the most won cups. They won 14.
Okay. Thank you. Miss Jana Jędrzejewska and Maciej from G7B. What was the biggest surprise that you found out while inquiring into your sports? The biggest surprise during exhibition when researching?
So I didn't know that trampoline is from 1930, and it was found by George Nissen.
For me, it was that I researched that it was tennis was found by like a king family. I don't know which year and who because I forgot. I'm sorry, but I know it was a long time ago, and it was by some.
And for me, the most surprising thing it was that golf was first played in about 1500s or 1600s.
Okay, thank you.
For me, the most surprising thing that there was a player who trained like for 2 years or 1 year for a big tournament, and during while he was playing during the relay, in his final lap, he got somehow he got an injury in his feet. And then he couldn't finish playing, like he was just 20 meters far from the finish line.
Was it the video Miss Małgorzata Pyda showed us at the very beginning? Was he the man?
I think so, maybe.
Yeah, okay, yeah, poor story. Anyone else, guys?
A surprising thing I didn't know was that leg didn't start from Poznan, but from Dębiec.
The surprising thing for me that I didn't know was that dance was found around 10,000 years ago in caves. It was drawn then, but it was found in 1957. Yeah, and I didn't know that they drew. That's how the whole dance started.
So for me, the most surprising thing was that that basketball was also founded in the ancient times, and it was very similar to our basketball game, and you can also see it in if you write in Google the ancient basketball, you will also see how it looked in the ancient times.
Yeah, they had the halls, right?
Yeah, they had the halls, and it's also you can also see it in one of the films, but I forgot what was the name.
Okay.
I just wanted to add something I didn't know that athletics started in ancient Greece.
Did you all have a go? No. Okay. Okay. All right. Alex, anything to add, or we are going to the next one? Okay, next one. Thank you. Ms. Clara Colombo / Natasha from G2A. What is the most famous sport? In your opinion. Personally, individual answer.
I mean, for me, it's probably football, because football, you can even go on a random football pitch and ask if you can play, and it's just most of the people how they started playing football.
Who else thinks it's football? Football? Probably.
Yes, football.
Franek? What do you think?
So football has many people play it. There are many teams, many professionals, thousands of teams, and 11 players in our first squad, 18 going on the match and some more on the bench. Thousands of teams, there's very much, and some little people just want to be footballers. There are many pitches, very much, and people play there.
I just wanted to add to Franek that there are also so many fans that they could also be football players, and maybe it might happen even.
True. That is correct. Shimon?
For me, it's that I think that football is the most famous sport, and in the second place comes basketball, but I may be wrong.
Yeah, it is high on the list, right? Basketball, I think. Anything else?
No.
Gentlemen? Okay. All right. Interesting question from Helena, G5B. Okay. What was your favorite part of exhibition? Anything?
For me, it was the trips.
The trips, of course.
Trips,
Okay.
because we went to the shops.
Well, it was not just to make things crystal clear. Okay, it was not the main part of our trip, right?
But on jump arena we could jump, but
Mhm.
I wasn't there because I was sick.
Mhm.
And on Cordoba we could play tennis.
Like experience it yourself, right? Apart
So
from
I
the
have
TV.
the same opinion like Alex.
Okay.
So in my opinion, my favorite one, like Eric and Alex said, is the trips, and also putting the posters to the stand and making the posters.
In my opinion, the best part was the trip to Jump Arena, and the same as Josif, doing posters and glowing them on the stand.
Like I think that my favorite part of exhibition was making the posters, especially in Canva, and also the trips, because they were like we could play tennis. I wasn't on the Jump Arena. Unfortunately, I wasn't on the Jump Arena trip, but I really liked the trips. And I also loved putting the posters and on the stand and then presenting it to our parents.
Okay, so my favorite part was organizing the stands and the trips.
My favorite part was the trips and the making the poster, but the trips were the best.
So trips, posters, making them. Okay. Yes. Oh, we have so many questions, guys. Oh my, oh my. Maurice from G7B is asking Alex, actually, who inspired you to play tennis?
It was my dad, because my dad trains me and he trained me, and he also played tennis when he was young.
Professionally, right?
Professionally, but when he was younger. He finished his career when he was like 21 or 22, I don't know.
Okay, so it's your turn now.
Yes.
Okay, good. Severin from G2A is asking, what is the most difficult sport in the world? Wow, good question, huh? Exactly. Have you ever thought about it, actually? Let's have a moment now.
It's probably, I know it's weird, but it's probably Formula 1.
Oh, okay.
F1.
Okay.
Because you're driving alone, I don't know, one thing goes wrong and you can even die because you're going so fast.
Robert Kubica knows a lot about that, right?
In my opinion, it is Formula 1 and also ski jumping.
Oh, yeah. Like, imagine going that high.
Because you can do one mistake in both the sports and you can be already dead.
So like Kuba and Alex said, in my opinion, ski jumping and Formula 1. But I also think that swimming, because the water is in professional, the water is deep, and if you make a mistake, you might
Drown?
yes, drown.
Well, there are people to save you, okay? But you can hurt yourself, of course.
So I think that the most dangerous sport is...
Most difficult, but you can mention dangerous if you want as well.
Difficult and dangerous, kind of, is skiing and trampoline, because if someone cannot jump well, like, it kind of sounds funny, but some people may even die of doing one mistake, because they also like are high in the sky. And if they make one mistake, they can break their leg or like they can die.
Okay.
So there are some tricks, or you can call it elements, that are very technical, and you can fall out of trampoline and hurt you.
Is an extreme sport. I think it's motor crossing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people died in this sport. Also, skateboard is an extreme sport. I don't know.
Therefore they're called extreme, right? Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Francesco.
Okay, so I think every sport is very difficult, but to be, it is difficult to be the best at it, or to be like the one of the best. Every sport is difficult, but it's to be the best, because you can play the sport but not well.
Oh. Insightful. Thank you.
Yeah, but you can be already good at something when you start at it.
Okay.
Because, yeah.
Point of view worth having a look at. Okay. Cool. Kuba, a question for you. From Janka, G7B. What is your favorite golf club?
Golf club. Like I don't have but like the most favorite or the most used.
Your favorite.
Like
Personally.
mostly,
Mhm.
when I know I am mostly I think Iron number 9.
Okay. Where is it?
Like
Iron 9? I mean, how would you
iron,
describe it? I mean,
that
yeah.
is number 9.
Ah, okay, but it's big, small, because there are different sizes.
Medium.
Medium. Oh, okay.
But mostly I use also sandwich and putter on the field, for example.
Oh my god, I know little about golf. I need some lessons, I need some lessons. Alright, okay, what is the newest sport in the world? Tech from G2, I think. The newest, the newest sport. Do you recall any? We've said before that some of them have some origins back then in the ancient times.
I don't know.
Formula One, because back then they didn't have engines.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Formula
maybe.
1 was a long time ago.
I'm just guessing,
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm thinking
I think
about it now.
Formula 1 is like in the 90s already, 19s.
Exactly. Okay. So,
Uh,
we can all have a look. We don't know. It's a hard question.
yes.
Okay, so whoever gets to know the answer, please let me know, because I have no idea. True. Okay. Zuzia from G3A. How many football clubs are there in Poland? Franek, I cannot think of anyone else than you.
So, how many football clubs?
Mm-hmm.
In the best, football Polish league,
Mhm.
Ekstraklasa, there are 16 teams.
Mm-hmm.
In the first league, so the entire under Ekstraklasa,
Mm-hmm.
there's also 16. So also 16. And second, third, fourth, and fifth, I think also, but fourth and fifth are already split into the fourth league of Wielkopolska, the fourth league of Małopolska. These are small teams. Then it gets to A class, B class. These are the leagues, very small leagues. No one actually, they are not seen, and you don't earn much money.
So many leagues actually make many teams
Yes.
at the same time. Okay, all right, so
It's
a lot,
really
really
hard
a
for
lot. Okay, there's a question from G2. What is the most dangerous sport? But I think we partially covered it, right? Well, once I've heard it's football, actually, because very often you get injured, like on the tendons and stuff, but also extreme sports, the ones we mentioned
So it's
before.
not about life and death.
Okay, sports team. Your team looks so awesome on the stage. If you ever become a professional athlete, you will do great during interviews. Thank you, Ms. Natalia.
Thank you.
Yeah, we know that, right? We know that. Okay, Vicky, our friend. Why did you choose sport as a topic?
I chose sport as a topic because I changed sport. I wanted to know more about it, and more generally, I wanted to know more about football.
I chose this topic because I do a lot of sports, and I train a lot, and I wanted to learn more about it. And firstly, I wanted to pick football, but then I decided to pick athletics because I wanted to learn more about athletics.
Yes.
So I was thinking to choose about technology or sports, but I saw that in technology when I will join it will be 8 people. So I chose sports. Also I chose sport because I already knew that we can that we could had like a trip to jump arena and that things. And also I play golf.
Okay, all right.
So I chose sports because this is part of my daily routine. I chose sports because as Eric, it's my daily routine almost every time when I come back from school. I go on my tennis training or go on a pitch to play football with my friends.
Okay. So your life is involved in your choice. Okay.
So I picked football because sports, basketball, because I started playing basketball like 2 years ago, and like at first I wasn't really good at it, but later I became better and better, and I did not know like all of the rules of basketball and the most important things to know to start playing basketball. And like now I know how to get how to play, and like I really like the exhibition helped me a lot with my with playing basketball, because now I like it's hard to say, but I just wanted to know more about basketball.
Okay, so just instead of playing,
Yes.
enjoying it, you just wanted to figure out
to
more,
learn more.
like go to the backstage of the
Yeah.
basketball and have a look from this perspective. Okay, good.
So I chose sport because I dance, and I've been dancing for over 3 years, and I dance can be also considered as a art. Yeah, but I just chose sport.
Okay. Are we done with this question? All right, profoundly done. Olga from G2 is asking, how many sports are there in the world? Wow.
How many sports are in
Yes,
the world?
sports disciplines. Have you come across the number? Does it ring a bell?
Oh no.
I'm guessing hundreds, thousands, right?
And like everyone can like make up a sport, and everything like can be a sport.
Mhm.
Like a lot of things can be a sport. So like even just like random things can. So the number is just going up. So it's more than like thousands.
Okay, so the number is big and it's changing actually, right?
Yes, and it's also hard to answer this question because every day there people try to invent new sports and think of something new for people to play, and they just try to invent something new, and every day the number is bigger. So it's very hard to answer this question.
Okay. Do you want to add anything? Because the next question, yes? Okay.
So as Leo said, you can make up a sport of everything. You can even take you can, I don't know, take a stick and no, it's already a
Sport
sport.
discipline is already something that's officially called a discipline. Okay, you just cannot throw anything at anyone. Okay, this is not called a sport, but a lot, definitely. Next question goes to Shimon himself. Hello everyone, great job, Miss Magdalena A. Thank you. And by the way, what country is famous for basketball, and who's the most famous basketball player now?
Okay, so the most famous country for basketball is the United States, because it was created there, and the most famous players play in the U.S. teams. And the most famous basketball player is either LeBron James or Michael Jordan, because also they're the best and the most famous, but it's very hard to decide who is better.
We all know the names.
It's just like saying Messi or Ronaldo.
Exactly.
It's like this.
Okay. Right. Interesting general question that can be answered by all of you, actually. Olga from G2, is sport good for everyone? Everyone. Think about age.
Sure, maybe it's not good for like 90-year-old for 90-year-old ladies or men, but to like the age of 70 you can play any sport you want. Yeah.
In my opinion, sport is like good for everyone because even when you're old, you can, I don't know, you can like still play what you like.
Of course.
Yeah, so just like Kuba and Alex said, you can play anything because even if you would be like 75, 70 years old, you can still play golf, for example.
Or even athletics, yes.
So like I think that everyone can play any sport they want at any age. It's just they need to believe in themselves, and if they if someone is 90, they still can play a sport if they want to. But if they don't feel to play anything, then just don't have to.
So age is just a number.
Yes.
But the intensity and the frequency is
Yeah.
just decreasing, but you can
Because-
still do it, right?
Yeah, and some people are just better at sports, and some are worse. But that doesn't mean that the people that are worse for now won't be better.
Fully agree. I agree. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh my, we have so many questions, guys. Oh my. Okay, Kasper, G3A. Who's the top goal scorer in Lech? Currently, I guess.
Who's the top goal scorer in Lech? In this season, probably it's Mikel Ishak.
Mhm.
He scored many goals. He's the striker of Lech. And he is the one who scored the most goals.
Thank you. An interesting question from Mr. Anthony Kuba. Take the microphone and listen to it. All right. In golf, what score is a birdie and what score is a bogey?
I don't know exactly what it is. Because
Okay.
yesterday I met Jacob's dad, and he told me that I should learn, but I didn't.
Okay.
But I forgot to learn. But
Okay.
when you are more professional, it is important. When you play, I know in my age, it is like not important.
So it will come soon, Mr. Anthony. The answer will come soon. Well, thank you for bringing this up. See, Mr. Anthony didn't forget.
When you today pick up Jacob, I can tell you.
Okay, it's a promise. It's a promise.
Yes.
Okay, good. It's viral, so you know it.
I know.
We know. Okay. Gabi, G3. Why do you like sports? Why do you like sports? Well, general question. Why?
Because.
Because. Don't say because. Why do you enjoy it?
Sports. It's like an activity that you can enjoy a lot, but you don't need internet.
Oh yeah, true.
I like. What's the question?
What was the question? Well,
I like sport. I like sport because, for example, I very enjoy playing golf, and also I know when you play sport, you can be more healthy and fit and that thing.
Okay.
I really like sport because first of all it makes me fit. Second of all, I have something to do. And yes, it gives me, yes.
It also gives you a chance to socialize with
Yes,
people. I mean,
and-
some team sports, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, sometimes it can help you if you are stressed and, for example, you have a test, and like you can chill while playing football, basketball, or any sport, and Like it just, I really enjoy playing basketball because I can play even solo without anyone.
Of course.
And if someone will come, I also sometimes ask someone if he can play with me.
So it relieves a lot of stress for me, sport, like dance for me, and it also like makes me relaxed, and I like it.
Okay.
Okay, so I like sports. I like football for the emotions. If I win, I get very happy, and if I lose, I get sad. Like, if I win, I really love winning, because who doesn't like
We all
winning?
do, come on. Yeah.
If I win like a valuable match, which actually gives me something, I get even more happier.
Yeah, but losing is a good thing. It actually teaches you more, right?
And also,
than winning. Exactly, okay. Well, unfortunately, imagine that, 47 minutes. Time flies. So we cannot ask any more questions. However, we are going to copy them and have them as a souvenir, okay? So we will definitely have a look at the questions. However, there's there are comments of appreciation. You did an amazing job. You can be proud. Congratulations. You can also make us the proudest teachers now. Oh, probably it's Miss Kasia or something, you know. Okay. Thank you for your hard work and effort. Well, thank you, dear audience, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, sports team. Thank you. Bye. Have a great Friday.